Hello, my viewers, my participants, and those who regularly participate in my live streaming class. I am late, but I have kept my promise. Last night, I translated a Bengali poem by Sunil Gangopadhyay into English, Keu Kotha Rakheni. And tonight, I have thought of a lesson plan that is idiomatic expressions, idioms for miscellaneous, PSC clerkship, WBCS MAIN, and many other competitive exams. I have appeared before you, and I apologize for my late. Somebody has joined, and please let your friends know that I have joined, that I am live streaming or discussing a class. However, today's class is a unique class that is of idioms. And what are the use of idioms in a sentence? I already gave you the definition of idioms. And what is the definition of idioms? Actually, idioms are a group of words which have both a literal meaning and at the same time inner meaning. And that is why idioms are used appropriately according to its inner meanings. Okay? Welcome, and let your friends know that I am discussing. Now, my first idiom, somebody has written in the good part. Hello, my dear friends. Okay, I am fine. Although I am an old man, I am for you for any kind of discussion. My request is that you must put a question. I will solve. There is no problem. And at the same time, you may give me instructions what to discuss and what you need before your exam, and I will solve your problems. No matter. And somebody has requested me, somebody of you has requested me to discuss some idioms, and he has given me instructions that tonight I should discuss idioms. So idioms are a group of words and the part of the sentence, and it has both the literal meaning and inner meaning. If you tell me, I may discuss it in bilingual method, that is English and Bengali. But yes, okay, I will discuss determiners. There will be no problem. And tonight let us complete my lesson, because I have already made a lesson plan and written on the whiteboard. The first idiom is in the good part. In the good part, you may take your diary and a pen so that you may note them down. Okay, somebody has written, sir, please suggest relevant things how to crack English exam. Okay, I will give you some relevant points, no matter. However, you may take your exercise book and a pen so that you may take down or note down the meanings of the idioms. I have already posted in the morning. I posted in the morning. For example, in the good part, what is the meaning of good part? Good part means taking cheerfully without getting angry. Taking cheerfully without getting angry in the good part. And in your WBCS main examination, you will be asked to make a sentence in such a manner that the idiom must be explained clearly or explicitly. অর্থাৎ WBCS পরীক্ষাতে এমনভাবে তোমাকে বলা হবে বা PSC ক্লার্কশিপে যে এই ইডিয়মগুলি ব্যাখ্যা করো তোমার বাক্যের মধ্যে এমনভাবে যাতে তার মানেটা পরিষ্কার পরিচ্ছন্ন রূপে বেরিয়ে আসে। ওকে, ফর এক্সাম্পল, টেকিং cheerfully without getting angry. For example, you say, my colleagues make a fun of me or make many types of humors about me or of me, but I take all of them in the good part. I take all of them in the good part. That means without getting angry. You see that I am telling you all these idioms from my childhood memories, from my boyhood memories when I was a student. My teachers taught us in the classroom, in the good part. Okay? Whatever you take it cheerfully. For example, my friends make humors about me, but I take them all in the good part. Okay? That means you don't mind anything in the good part. That is my answer. And my second idiom I have already posted. Please see the post and you will get all the idioms. And in the description box too, I will give the idioms. Okay? Second idiom is good egg. Good egg. Good egg means trustworthy. Trustworthy. That means the person whom you can trust, the person whom you can believe, trustworthy. For example, in a political party, there are many persons, and I cannot believe all of them, but you are the only good egg in the party. Okay? In the political party, there are many persons whom I cannot believe, but you are the only good egg in the party, that is trustworthy, on whom you can give or whom you can believe, okay, or trust. Next, my third example is good Samaritan. Good Samaritan. Okay, SAMARITAN, Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan means compassionate and unselfish person. I am in Krishnagor, Nadia. Okay. Now, Good Samaritan, compassionate and unselfish person. For example, the person who helped the old man in his deathbed, the person who helped the person in his deathbed may be called a good Samaritan. May be called a good Samaritan. You are the good Samaritan because you are the only man who have helped me in my distress, in my miseries and sufferings. Therefore, you are the good Samaritan to me. The only compassionate person, the person who have sympathy or pity, that is good Samaritan. You will have to use all these idioms in the sentences in such a manner that the meaning will be explicit, clear. Okay? Now, for good. For good, that is forever. For good means for ever. Sir, please suggest relevant things how to crack. Okay, I will give you some tips. Just follow the live streaming class and you will be benefited. Next, for good, that is forever. The shield will be given to the winning team for good. The shield will be given to the winning team for good. That is forever. It will never be restored or demanded again. Okay. Now, why don't you like? Why don't you comment? And why don't you subscribe to my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar? Okay? That is my reward, nothing else. Next, bulls and bears. BULLS. Bulls and bears. What is the meaning of bulls and bears? Bulls and bears is actually related to the stock exchange market. Stock exchange market, bulls and bears. You are just like a butterfly from one job to another. Why should you go to the bulls and bears? Why should you go to the bulls and bears? Because you have no idea about stock exchange or share market. You are like a butterfly flying about from one job to another, and you should not go to or you should not enter the market of bulls and bears. Okay? That is stock exchange market or share market. Another is out of the blue. Out of the blue. What an idiom. It is a very frequently used idiom. It means happening suddenly, out of the blue. Out of the blue. That is happening suddenly. For example, you are going to buy a car. 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 You are going to buy a car disappeared from our office as if it was or as if it were out of the blue. That means তুমি হঠাৎ আমাদের অফিস থেকে উধাও হয়ে গেলে যেন মনে হচ্ছে এটা একটা হঠাৎ কাণ্ড। You disappeared from our office all on a sudden as if it were out of the blue. Out of the blue. Remember it. All these are very important idioms and frequently used idioms in daily conversations, in writing English, in spoken English. Everywhere you can use out of the blue. Next idiom is bolt from the blue. Out of the blue and bolt from the blue. You see, bolt from the blue means, what is the meaning? Bolt from the blue, a sudden shock. A sudden shock. My grandfather was a pensioner and he was maintaining the family, and his death and his sudden death is a bolt from the blue to our family. Is a bolt from the blue to our family. Again I am repeating. My grandfather was the pensioner and he maintained our family. His sad demise or sudden demise or death is a bolt from the blue to our family. Bina meghe vajrapat. Bina meghe vajrapat. I am using bilingual method tonight. Okay? Now, next is feeling blue. F-W-L-I-N-G, feeling blue. What is the meaning of feeling blue? That is feeling sad or depressed. Feeling sad or depressed. After having lost his job in the private company, he is feeling blue. After having lost his job in the private company, he is feeling blue. That means he feels depressed, he feels shocked, he feels sad, etc. Okay? Next, blue blood. Blue blood. All these are from my memories of classroom teaching in my school and from my childhood memories or boyhood memories. Okay? Blue blood. What is the meaning of blue blood? Blue blood is actually wealthy background. Wealthy background or belonging to the aristocratic family, sophisticated family, blue blood. Why should you insult? Why should you insult this man who has come of a family of blue blood? Blue blood. He is a man of blue blood. You should not insult him. Although, again, different types of sentences can be framed. Although he is poor, although he is impoverished, he belongs to the family of blue blood. Okay? He belongs to the family of blue blood. অভিজাত পরিবারের মানুষ। Okay? Now, next item is Monday blues. You see that I have given the idioms blues. Okay? Monday blues. Oh, when the alarm clock rang at 6:30 a.m., I switched it off suddenly because it was the Monday blues. That means it was reminding the person of his duties on the Monday. His holiday is over. তার ছুটি শেষ হয়ে গেছে স্যাটারডে অ্যান্ড সানডে, এবং সোমবার থেকে আবার নতুন জীবন শুরু হবে, নতুন কর্ম শুরু হবে, এবং সেই কারণে সে অ্যালার্ম ক্লকটা বন্ধ করে দিয়েছে। When the alarm clock rang, I suddenly switched it off because it was the Monday blues. It was reminding him of his duties of Monday. Okay? Next, get cold feet. Get cold feet. It's a good idiom. Very important idiom. Get cold feet means become afraid. Become afraid. Just entering the room of the boss, he felt that he was getting cold feet. Before entering the boss's chamber, he felt that he was a man of cold feet. পাগুলো ঠান্ডা হয়ে যাচ্ছিল, cold feet. Before entering the boss's chamber, he felt cold feet. Okay? Now, go up in smoke. Go up in smoke. How can you use this idiom in your sentence? Go up in smoke means disappear. Disappear. For example, you started a good project, but it went up in smoke because of his negligence. Because of your negligence. You started a good project, no doubt, but it went up in smoke only for your negligence. Okay? Now next idiom, that is the last idiom I am going to discuss, is gospel truth. Gospel truth means fact or reality. Fact or reality. ঘটনা বা বাস্তব, gospel truth. For example, nobody is immortal. Nobody is immortal. Your grandfather has breathed his last, and it should be regarded as the gospel truth. It should be regarded or considered as the gospel truth. So, let us end here. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay mellow. And somebody has asked me how to crack English exam. There is nothing fear to crack any English exam. First of all, you will have to go through the English newspapers. You will have to go through the English newspapers to grasp the good vocabularies, the simple constructions, and you will have to note down the vocabularies that you will have to use in your examination hall. And you will have to follow the construction method, subject verb agreement, tense system. Okay? If you want to learn English from the beginning, tense system, article and preposition, etc. So make a good grammar book your companion, English newspapers your companion, and if you have time enough, you must go through the good storybooks written in English. And somebody has asked me, what is determiner? Determiner is actually some words which are used before the nouns. For example, some boys were playing football. Some is here acting as a determiner because boys is the noun. Okay? 2 or 3 boys were absent. So 2 or 3 are the determiners. So determiners are acting or act like an adjective being used before the nouns. Okay? This is called determiner. Another example I am giving you. For example, one of the boys jumped into the river to rescue the drowning boy. One of the boys jumped into the river to rescue the drowning boy. So, one is the determiner. Okay. Many flowers have bloomed in our garden, but the rose is the best of all. So, many is the determiner. It is being used before a noun. Much has been said about Rabindranath Tagore. Much is being as determiner. So determiners are words which are frequently used before nouns to determine their number, their class, etc. Okay? So let us complete here. Let us end here because it's about to be 12 o'clock, and I hope those who have joined must subscribe my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. Thanking all of you. I don't demand anything from you, only your subscription. Okay.